This is Ron Higgins for NOLA.com and the Times-Picayune. It's the Monday, June 22nd edition of the First Cup of Coffee. The first thing that comes to my mind every morning about college sports. So this morning, it's the fact that over the weekend, LSU hired a new radio play-by-play voice to replace the retiring Jim Hawthorne. Jim will call football this season, call basketball, and that's it after more than 30 years. And the new man on board will be Chris Blair, a 40-year-old announcer who handles the play-by-play duties for Georgia Southern University. I can tell you that I know nothing about Chris Blair, but from the clips of his play-by-play from football, basketball, and baseball, he has an awesome play-by-play voice, a very enthusiastic style. And I think as soon as he learns all the Cajun pronunciations that usually kill all announcers that don't know LSU, he'll be just fine. And, of course, Chris has some big shoes to fill because Jim Hawthorne has done this job for more than 30 years. You know, it's interesting that, I could research back to 1946, and there's only been 3 play-by-play announcers for LSU since then. John Ferguson, J.C. Politz, and John Ferguson again, and then Jim Hawthorne. And that kind of tells you that if you're good at this job, you can stay in a long time and make that connection with fans, just like all those previous announcers did, particularly Jim Hawthorne, who I think is the consummate professional. And I always enjoyed listening to Jim. You know, my previous job with the Commercial Appeal newspaper in Memphis, I'd travel all over, and often I'd find myself driving on a Saturday night. And of course, you can pick up WWL anywhere at night. And I would always find that familiar voice of Jim Hawthorne and Doug Morrow doing LSU football. And what I appreciated about Jim and Doug is that they called it like they saw it, meaning they weren't homers. If LSU was playing poorly, they told you so. They never insulted the fans that way. And if LSU played great, they were telling you. And I will certainly miss Jim. And I understand Doug Morrow may retire soon. And so he may have a new color announcer also. But Chris Blair understands what he's getting into. This is one of the best sports programs in America. And he's about to become its play-by-play voice. And from what I heard, I think he can handle the job. So welcome aboard, Chris. Looking forward to meet you. This is Ron Higgins for NOLA.com and the Times-Picayune. And that's the First Cup of Coffee. We'll see you tomorrow.